7 stories with life-changing lessons for success. Eye-opener moment. All right, you lovely lot. Emily Bennett here, and today we're talking about big lessons from some bold stories that will absolutely change the way you think about success, business, and life. I had one of those eye-opener moments the other night, sitting with James, my husband, bless him, after a long day of work. We were chatting about how so many companies, people, and even industries just miss their moment. You know, when you look back and think, if only they'd taken that chance. So, today I'm going to share 7 powerful stories, some about missed opportunities, some about incredible successes, and more importantly, the lessons they teach us. Grab a cuppa or a glass of wine, because we're diving in. 1. 3 stories of missed opportunities. Let's kick things off with 3 stories of companies that had everything in front of them, but missed the mark by refusing to embrace change. Nokia. Refused Android. Can you believe that? Nokia was on top of the world in mobile phones, but when Android came knocking, they turned it down. They thought they could stick to their own operating system, and look what happened. Outdated in no time. Yahoo rejected. Google. Back in the day, Yahoo had the chance to buy Google for $1 million. They passed. And now, Yahoo is more of a historical reference than a tech giant, while Google is, well, Google. Kodak refused digital cameras. Kodak, the kings of film photography, had the chance to lead the digital revolution. Instead, they buried their heads in the sand and said no to digital cameras. Now, they're a cautionary tale. Lessons. Take chances. Embrace change. And for heaven's sake, don't refuse to adapt. If you stand still, the world will pass you by. It's like refusing to update your wardrobe while everyone else is stepping out in brand new designer gear. Darling, you'll be left in the dust. 2. 2 stories of power moves. Next, let's move on to some stories about companies that didn't just survive. They conquered. Facebook takes over WhatsApp and Instagram. This is what I call a power move. Facebook didn't wait for the competition to knock on its door. It went out, bought the best social platforms, and eliminated the threat. Grab takes over Uber in Southeast Asia. Uber was dominating everywhere, but Grab played it smart. They worked the market, understood the local culture, and eventually pushed Uber out of Southeast Asia. A classic David versus Goliath move. Lessons? Become so powerful that your competitors become your allies, or even better, take them out of the game. It's like walking into a party and owning the room so completely that even your rivals want to be your friend. That's what real dominance looks like. 3. 2 stories about never giving up. Now let's get a bit personal. These next 2 stories prove that age is just a number, and the only people who succeed are the ones who never stop trying. Colonel Sanders. Founded KFC at 65. This man was in his 60s, had been rejected countless times, but kept on pushing. And finally, at 65, he founded KFC, turning it into the fried chicken empire we all know today. Jack Ma, who couldn't get a job at KFC, founded Alibaba and retired at 55. Now, this one's cheeky. Jack Ma applied for a job at KFC and got rejected. But instead of letting that get him down, he went on to found Alibaba, became one of the richest men in China, and retired at 55. How's that for a comeback? Lessons. Age means nothing when it comes to success. You can be 65 or 25, but if you've got the determination to keep going, you'll get there. It's like trying to find love. You might get your heart broken a few times, but if you keep putting yourself out there, eventually, you find your match. Revenge story. And now, the one I know you're all waiting for, the spicy one. The story of Lamborghini. Did you know Lamborghini was founded out of revenge? That's right, Ferruccio. Lamborghini was a tractor manufacturer. He went to Enzo Ferrari to complain about his car, and Ferrari arrogantly insulted him. So what did Lamborghini do? He went off and founded a supercar empire that rivals Ferrari to this day. Oh, the irony. Lesson? Never, ever underestimate anyone. The person you brush off today could be your biggest competitor tomorrow. Whether it's business or personal relationships, don't let your ego blind you. The quiet ones can often make the loudest impact when the time comes. 5. Key takeaways. Apply these lessons in life and business. So, what can we take away from these stories? Take chances. Whether you're Nokia, Yahoo, or Kodak, don't be afraid of change. Take risks and bet on the future, because standing still is just not an option. Embrace competition. Just like Facebook and Grab, sometimes you need to make power moves. Either collaborate or take over, but don't let your competitors beat you. Never eatery, givery, get up. Colonel Sanders and Jack Ma. Ma, prove that persistence is key. Keep knocking, keep trying, because it's never too late to make your mark. Never underestimate anyone. The Lamborghini story is one for the ages. Don't let your pride get in the way of seeing someone's potential. Treat everyone with respect, because you never know who will rise up and challenge you. Keep innovating. If you refuse to change with the times, you'll end up outdated, just like Kodak. Stay sharp, stay curious, and never stop learning. So there you have it. 7 powerful stories, packed with life and business lessons that can change the way you see the world. Whether you're building a company, starting a new project, or just navigating the ups and downs of everyday life, these stories remind us that success comes to those who are bold enough to take risks, smart enough to embrace change, and determined enough to never give up. Let me know in the comments which story spoke to you the most. And don't forget to subscribe for more cheeky insights into life, business, and everything in between. Cheers for watching, and remember, never stop pushing for greatness. Whether you're 25 or 65, it's never too late to make your mark.